Hi guys, happy Sunday. Oh man, it's Sunday. I have to work tomorrow. It sucks. How is everyone? Let's put this in a couple of places and then we're gonna glow because I'm over winter. Officially over winter, ready for summer, ready for so many things that need to happen immediately. Okay, so a couple of things. My kids are stir crazy. We're all trapped in this house and I'm pasty pale. And now that my hair is so blonde and short, I always feel like I need a little extra color. So we're going to create a little color because mama can't hang like this much longer. Hi, Kim. So I'm going to start with a little hydrating face primer because that is the most important meal of the day, really, when you put your makeup on for your face. So I just put a little of this on and then we're going to go for it. Today I'm going to use Stick Foundation. Hi, Victoria. I'm going to use Stick Foundation today and Beachfront bronzer to kind of create my glow. I'm going to use Stick Foundation also for my highlight area. And we're going to use palette 1 because I'm keeping it kind of basic. I've been a very basic bee lately. Let's see here. Hi, Amanda. Okay. So we're going to use Stick Foundation in the shade Lace. I was kind of, you know what, I kind of want to use Eyelet because I feel like I need a little bit more color. Hi, Kath. Hi, Dawn. All right, so we're going to use Eyelet, which is a little bit dark for me at this point during the year, but not to worry, we're going to be able to brighten it up with the Scarlet. So I'm going to take a little Stick Foundation. I'm actually going to pin my hair over so that it's not in my face while I do this. Okay, much better. All right, so Stick Foundation. So Stick Foundation is perfect for this time of year because it traps the moisture that's in your skin in it so that it's not going to escape and evaporate during the day. So if you have dry skin, you're going to absolutely love this product, especially in the winter. And then I'm going to grab our kabuki brush and blend it in. Now, I prefer the kabuki brush to blend this in, but you can also use a wet sponge if you want to, like a damp beauty blender. All right, so we're blending this in, just kind of pressing it in. You really don't have to like rub it around. Honestly, like if I were to have my husband do my makeup, this is probably one of the ones I would pick because it is so easy to see where you're putting it and it's kind of impossible to over apply it and impossible to not blend it well. So like I said, it's a little bit darker than I am right now, which is why I'm blending it down my neck. Hi, Anne-Marie. Now, if I was smart, I would tan, like even the at-home tanner, because honestly, I could totally use it. But that whole keeping up with the tan thing kind of turns me off. It seems like a lot more work than I'm willing to put into it. I'm just not a brown person. Okay. So that's it. That's it for Stick Foundation. It is full coverage, and actually cream foundations have like 30% more coverage than liquid foundations just because of the percentage of pigment per droplet essentially on your skin. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with Scarlet. This is also a Stick Foundation, and I'm going to put this under my eye, down the center of my nose, on my forehead, right here, and on my chin. So these are the areas that we want to concentrate on highlighting and brightening. And I'm a little OCD about closing this, if you're wondering why it takes me so long. I always have that fear of putting it on when it's up and then like ruining my foundation. All right, so we are going to take our damp beauty sponge. So this is just an Eco Tool sponge that I get at Target. And I sprayed a little rose water on it because rose water makes everything better, and I just wanted a little extra dewy on there. So you should always blend, always, no matter, even if you're blending powder, you should always add a little bit of dampness. It will get the product to stick better and blend out better. Hi, Tara. Hi, Leanne. And I'm just pressing that in to that under eye area. And you can see how nicely that blends into the stick foundation that's beneath it. Now with under eyes, I always say this, but what's great about this stick foundation is you really can't over apply it. With your under eyes, you want to go in with as little product as possible so that it doesn't get like gummed up in your fine lines and wrinkles. And I feel like it's very easy with a cream product to over apply, to put too much. Can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear? Hi, Laura. I can try leaving and coming back. Okay, everybody else can. So I typically don't like to leave these videos in the middle of them only because I upload them to my YouTube channel, and if I cancel this one and start a new one, then it's just totally gone. Thank you, Kelly. Hi, Julie. Okay, so anyway, it's really easy when you're taking product out of a tube to over apply it to your face. So I try to really minimize the amount that I put on by putting it on the back of my hand and using a splurge cream shadow brush to apply it. But with this, with the stick foundation, you can actually see where it is. Hi, Lori. Thank you. Okay. So we're now going to go in with a little Touch Behold setting powder, and we're going to set this because it's a cream foundation. All cream and liquid foundations should be set with a powder. So I'm going to go in with this sponge, and I'm just going to press it underneath my eye just like this. What I love about this translucent setting powder is it's a blurring powder and you're not going to be able to see your pores. But I still just put a little bit on because, again, I want to avoid over applying and putting too much product into that area. Okay. It's a really good brightening product too. Hi, Kate. Okay. So that's it. Splurge cream is on. Not splurge cream. Translucent setting powder is on. I'm just going to buff it out. All right. So now comes the important part, which is bronzer, because that is why I am here for it. As you can see, I am a very fair Polish maiden, and especially this time of year, I just get incredibly washed out and literally nothing can save me. Like, I've grown to accept it, but I still don't like it. So Malibu bronzer is my best friend during these cold winter months and in the summer too. But literally, just watch. Already, right? So the cheekbones, the temple, the jawline, and the side of the nose. Just like one side compared to the other. It's night and day difference. A little warmth, honestly, changes everything. Just like everyone looks better with a tan. I never tan. I have to like literally paint my body. But that's okay. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Evelyn. Okay, blending this out. There we go. Oh, I feel human again. Just a little bit of color on your face, you'll be amazed. And if you're not contouring and like brightening certain areas of your face and contouring them in with a little bit of dark powder and others, you're missing the boat. It is a game changer for sure. Okay, so to go with the bronzy look today, I picked the shade Supple in our powder blush. So this is really gorgeous. It's like a rusty peach sort of color. And I absolutely love this for bringing a little bit of extra glow to my face. This also has a little bit of a metallic quality. You can kind of see it in here. So it gives your skin like a little bit of extra luminosity. came in a little hot right here with the blush. That's all right, we'll fix that in a second. Hi, Haley. Hi, Alyssa. Okay, so we're gonna fill in our brows a little bit. Now, I still use two different pencils to do my brows, even though I'm incredibly fair-skinned and light right now, especially with my hair. I'm still gonna go in with the dark pencil and the medium pencil. So the dark I only use to line my brows, and then the medium pencil we're gonna go and fill in with. So the first thing I do is take the dark pencil, and I just start at the front of my brow, and I just lightly draw a line on the underside, front to back, on the top, and I just kind of follow the arch of my brow, and I fill in the arch to the tail, just like that. And I leave the front of it open. Hi, Evelyn, how are you? Hi, Haley. All right, so then we're gonna take the medium pencil and we're gonna fill in the front. Hi, Jill. And I just use this very lightly. I mean, I barely feel this touch my skin. That's how light I go in with it. Okay. And that's it. Super easy. And then there's a little spoolie on the back side. And I just brush it together and blend it. Oh, hey, girl. Did you have fun at the Wine and Dine? It looked like an amazing time. Okay, so again, dark pencil. Justin is going to see Star Wars in a little while and leave me with the maniacs. And we're hosting family dinner tonight. And I already need a drink. Dig in the coif, and yes. I'm still getting used to the coif. The coif is very different for me. But I'm into it. You know, there's a huge adjustment phase when you change your hair drastically. Funny story, they couldn't find me on the list. Are you serious? Did you show them your text message? Hi, Chanel. Okay, so then the medium pencil, we're just gonna go in and fill the front in a little bit, soften it up, blend it together. You have a lot of control when you use the pencils, and that's part of the reason I love them so much. Yes, and they gave me a petty pass. Well, you know what? It's like, this has been all decided. You should have texted me. I would have taken care of it. Irritating. Hi, Sarah. Okay, so brows are done. Now, especially when you have super light hair like I do at this moment, it's so important to fill in your brows because you don't want your face to just kind of get washed out. And I'm someone that can get washed out because, hi, I had basic excess. Basic, real basic. Also, what was I thinking with this nail color? Thank you, Gemma. This is the worst nail color. This is like 90-year-old grandma hair nail color, and I'm ashamed of myself, honestly, for picking this. How boring am I? Megan 2020 can do better than this. Like, that's just keep what I'm telling myself. I'm like, you can do better than this. Okay, so we're going in with palette 1 because I live in Browntown now. So I'm going to start with this shade Elated, and I'm going to put it all over from my lash line up to my brow. But meandered with the best of them, and I know a ton of chefs, so I hung out with a few and played catch up with my mentors. Thank you. You are welcome. I'm glad that you had fun. The food looked phenomenal. So good for you. All right, so we're going to go in with the shade Elated, which is just this really soft ivory, and I'm going to put it on as like a base color. Jill, I think that you should cook for me some night. I'm totally into that right now. Okay, so then we're going to go in with the shade Sincere, which is like this kind of grayish champagne color. Hi, Emily. I'm going to buff that right into the crease. Super simple. And then we're going to go in with the shade Chipper, right here, this pretty brown. What do you know? Brown. Remember when chocolate brown was all the rage? That was like at the beginning of my event career, and literally every wedding I did, the bride was like, the bridesmaids' dresses are brown and I want brown linens. And everything was like a trip to Brown Town. Maybe that's where my mind is at. Let's do a cooking party, makeup, wine, and food. Girl, let's get that on the books because that honestly sounds like everything to me. Everything good in the world. We're going to do, on the Realistic Housewives, we're going to do a giveaway with Bill. And let's just say it's going to be good. So stay tuned for that. I think that's coming up in the next 2 weeks. All right, so I'm just kind of building up a little bit of that color right in the crease, just so I don't look like the Bride of Frankenstein. And I'm going to put a little bit of it on my lower lash line. Or Death Becomes Her. It's very easy for me to do. All right, and then I'm going to just add a little bit of the shade Forthright. Just a little bit in the back corner here. Never even changing the brush. We're using the same brush for everything. I love these palettes because it makes it so easy to play with your eye look, deepen it up, whatever the case may be. All right, so I'm going to grab a little of the shade Brassy. It's really pretty sort of gold color. And I'm just going to add it right to the top of my lid. Give it a little pop, little pizzazz. And then right on the inside corner of my eye to brighten it up and wake it up. All right. Mina's lurking. I can't do anything without my dog here, apparently. Okay, so we're going to go in with a little lash primer. I'm using the lash primer not necessarily to build my lashes because the 4D mascara is so good you don't need a primer, but I'm using a lash primer because it conditions your lashes, and I'm trying to grow longer, stronger, thicker lashes. So this is sort of like a lash treatment that you can wear during the day. I'm all about lashes right now. I just don't have the time and the money to keep up with lash extensions. Though I would absolutely love to try them, and I'm sure that if I did, they would be like a gateway drug and I wouldn't be able to get away. But I'm not doing that right now. Do you think eyelash primer really does anything? Yes, on some, I think that for some mascaras, it absolutely does, because I've definitely used lackluster mascaras that needed a base because they were super watery. I like a thicker mascara personally, like 4D. 4D, I don't think it needs a primer. I will say that right out loud. If I'm building a bundle for people, I don't put lash primer in it unless they tell me I want lash primer or I'm trying to grow my lashes and I need something. So for them, I will add it. But if you just grab the 4D, I don't think that you need a primer. Like I said, I'm just kind of using it as a conditioning treatment during the day because I'm always just like looking for another tool to get my lashes to grow. That's all. All right, so once you let that go, we're going to add a little 4D mascara. Oh, what is the dog yelling at now? So if you notice that when I twirl my fingers, I'm rotating the wand on my lashes. There's different kinds of bristles on this wand, and I want all of them to come in contact because it pulls your lashes through and prevents them from getting clumpy if you do that. I also always do 2 coats. That being said, this is the exact mascara I'm talking about, which does not require a primer. You can always put one on, but it's just like a bonus feature. So I always let the mascara dry in between coats. Okay. Hi, Cheryl. All All right, so one coat obviously is great. So I always go in with two just because I love lashes and I feel like they really set your eyes off. I've been going a lot lighter on my eyes lately because, I don't know, I've just been liking sort of a more subdued look, a little more natural. And I'm sure that that bores some people to tears, but I just like sort of your natural features to pop through, but I do like the lashes to be loud. And I really feel like the 4D gives you a fake lash look. All right, so with this wand, I'm just gonna take whatever is left over on it and do my lower lashes. My lower lashes honestly probably could use primer, but I've never primed them before, ironically. Maybe I'll do that this week and report back. Okay, but mascara just makes everything better. 100% believer in team mascara makes everything better. I'm gonna grab a little bit of powder luminizer. This is in the shade Iridescent. So just this pretty prismatic white highlight. And I just add it right to the top of my cheekbones, just like that. I love how it blends my highlighted area into my blush so that if it wasn't perfectly blended before, it basically smudges it so that it is now. And then right on the top of my lip for my Cupid's bow. Hi, Susan, how are you? Glowy and perfect. Okay, so for a lip today, I've been promising more simple, easy looks because I know that sometimes these things can get a little bit out of hand and some people go, that looks pretty on her, but I don't know how I would actually use it. I know that I watch people all the time and that's what I take away from the videos. So I don't know, I always put myself in everyone else's shoes and think like, if this was me, how would I feel? So I'm gonna use two of my favorites today just for a really easy lip. This is Prudent lip liner. It's a lighter nude lip liner. And then this is actually, is this not the most obnoxious color in the tube? You can say yes. This came in my presenter's kit and I was terrified to use it. I bet you it sat unused for 6 months until one day I was like, what the hell? What's the worst that could happen? And this is probably one of my favorite lip glosses. It looks horrendous in the tube, but I promise you it's gorgeous on. It's called Lovesick. So we're gonna do Prudent lip liner. Hold please. I know I'm not entertaining when I'm putting lip liner on because I can't talk. I'll be with you shortly. Okay, Prudent lip liner is on Hydrating. All right, now this is Lovesick. Now, remember you were scared of this. I was scared of this. It's totally okay. It's so pretty on. It's almost like a watermelon pink. I'm just obsessed with it. It's such a great pink. Like it shows up enough that you can see that you're wearing something on your lips, but not so much that it looks fussy. Ooh. And it's even like, if you're looking for more, what did I just drop? I just dropped something. That's okay. And if you're looking for even like a, oh, it was my bobby pin. And if you're looking for even more of a pop on it, then grab a different liner to kind of smudge into it so that you see the line of your lip a little bit more. But like I said, I'm having a spaghetti dinner tonight. Like we're in the house. I don't want to be that extra. We're lucky that I actually got dressed, although I do have jogging sweatpants on right now. All right, so to seal this in, I'm going to grab a little bit of Touch Behold setting spray. And we're good. All right, so thank you, Michael. All right, so that is like just simple put together. Obviously you can take this anywhere, go 100, add a little liner. I'm just kind of trying to be the best 2020 Megan that I can, which means cleaning out my closets and getting rid of things that don't serve me and just being brutally honest about stuff. And what I had to be brutally honest with myself was there were days where I looked at pictures of myself and I'm like, why are you trying so hard? Like, that's all I could think of when I saw the picture. So one of my little promises to myself this year was, I'm just going to do the best I can and let the chips fall where they may. And I'm going to carry on. And I'm like, that's where I'm putting my energy for this year. So that's kind of why I cut my hair. My hair was super, like right here where it is, it's super short. And it just didn't make sense with longer hair. Even though I wanted longer hair, I was like, I got to cut this up and I got to meet this short piece where it is. And then we're going to grow it all together. And it's going to be great. And we're going to be happy with it. And that's just kind of like 2020 vibes, is we're going to work with what we have and we're going to be happy with it. So, if you see me doing the same sort of like neutral glam all the time, it's just because I'm trying to not try so hard. All right. I will take a selfie. I will list all the products that I used. If you guys need to be color matched, you want to have a party, you're looking for, you have questions on colors or whatever, just message me. I'm home all day. I'm just going to be downstairs stirring the spaghetti sauce. So I love you and I will see you Tuesday. Thanks, guys.